Good morning, my friends. I am Nichole Lee, your Starseed intuitive. And I am here with some daily guidance from the universe. Whatever messages are ready to come through for you today. My messages are always timeless and they go wherever they are meant to go. So if you're seeing this, maybe a message here for you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're finding time and creating time for connection. I had a really cool experience this morning. My life has been a little bit of a roller coaster lately. So I was kind of dealing with a situation and thinking about a situation that's been a challenge lately. And I suddenly had this realization that my body was constricted, right? I felt like I was in a little ball almost, right? And so Spirit just reminded me that our bodies are always communicating with us, right? And so for the rest of the morning, I've been really paying attention to my body. Is my body constricted and tight and closed off? Or am I expansive? Am I open, right? And it was awesome having that realization because in that moment I was able to change it. So the goal with being open and expansive is when you are in that open state, that's when you can hear your intuition so much more clearly. When you are in that openness, you receive inspiration, divine guidance, right? It's much easier to flow with life from that space. Your nervous system is calm, right? So that's really the invitation that Spirit wanted me to share that with you guys because that's the invitation for today and every day. But start slow, whatever. As you are moving through your day, notice your body. Notice how you are feeling. Are you feeling open? Are you feeling flexible? Are you feeling receptive, right? Or are you feeling closed off, defensive, right? And notice this as you move through your day, as you have conversations, as you have thoughts, especially around the things in your life that you want to shift, that you want to change, that you want to expand. So by noticing this, it's your body communicating with you the areas in your life that perhaps your thoughts, your beliefs could use just a little more tweaking, right? And by noticing this, it's an opportunity to make a different choice. In that moment when you notice that you're closed off or restricted or constricted, right? You can choose to open up. Open up to the universe, open up to change, open up to allow the energy to move freely in your body, in your mind, in your life. So that was a pretty cool little experience I had this morning. Every time I have these experiences of deeper awareness of myself and the way that I work, I'm just so full of appreciation because that's truly the key, right? When we master ourselves, we master our lives. So, just your invitation for today. And the first card that we got is abundance. This is a money tree. It's kind of hard to see, but that's money growing on this tree. So, perhaps this area is an area in your life where there may be some challenge or some struggle or some stagnation, some constriction, right? So the invitation, again, is to sit with your body. And this can take 10 seconds, right? This doesn't have to be a long drawn out process. Sit with your body and notice as you are thinking about money in particular. This may be specific for a handful of you out there if you're here for money. So as you are thinking about money, just notice, how do you feel? Do you feel excited? Do you feel like you're dreading something? Do you feel scared? Do you feel open? Do you feel neutral, right? Just observe and examine how your body responds when you think about money. When you look at this picture of a money tree, does your mind instantly go to that space of, oh, money doesn't grow on trees, right? That's a belief. That's one way to look at things. So it's an invitation to look at your beliefs and your feelings around money. And if you don't like what you see and you don't like what you feel, you can change it. Easy peasy, right? It doesn't have to be challenging. It can be as easy as you want it to be. There's a lot of work around that, especially around money. It's such a thing in our society. And I'd be happy to help you work through it. Let me know. I got sessions available. Okay, the next card that we get, it says last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. That message goes right along with what we've been talking about so far. In order to work through our feelings, we have to know what they are first, right? We have to be really clear about what exactly we are feeling. And then if it's something that we would rather feel a different way, we can move from there, right? Work through your feelings. Get super hyper aware of yourself. Again, when you master yourself, you master your life. You can so much more easily flow through this life experience. Flow and ease, baby. Flow and ease. Next card is New Moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. I'm hearing something about when it's darkness, right? This moon is very small. This moon is not putting out very much light. And when there is darkness, we see things differently. More things are revealed, right? This moon being so dark allows us to see the beautiful sky around it with so much more detail, right? And also I'm hearing things don't always appear as they seem, right? In the dark, shadows look very different from what they actually are, and they can play on our fears. So there's something here for someone out there. If you have some fears that are being activated right now, come back to your body, come back to your heart, right? It's all about our heart space. Come back to that centeredness within you. Breathe, right? Calm your nervous system to where your body feels safe. Get your heart rate settled if you're feeling this intense fear. And examine it, right? Pick it apart. Pay attention to what it is. And you know what? I want to say 9 times out of 10, the thing that we are building up to be this big, scary, terrible thing in our minds is not actually that, right? So like, perfect example, in the night, in the darkness, a vacuum with a coat hanging on it can look like an intruder in your house, right? It's things like that. It's like really pay attention to what you are fearing, and then look at the reality of it, because it's not what it seems, right? If you see that shadow in your bedroom at night, you could feel very startled and scared. If you turn on the light, you see it's just a vacuum with a jacket hanging on it. That's not scary. Then you can go back to sleep, move on, right? So I'm hearing dissecting. So it's really looking at the things that you fear. This is deep work. Really looking at it, feeling it in your body, and dissecting it, figuring it out. Is this true? Is this a reality? Is this really something to fear, right? Mastering yourself is where it's at. Mastering yourself shows you your power, your ability to manifest. The magician is utilizing his power, his groundedness, his connection to create and manifest his desired life, his desired circumstance, situation, outcome. So by doing this deep work and dissecting your fears, then they're not scary anymore. That's one less thing holding you back. That's one step closer to owning your power and discovering your limitlessness. 11:11 on my timer right now for confirmation. This is utilizing all of the tools at your disposal to create what it is you seek. And then we get the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, the swords are the mental suit. The Queen is a feminine energy, right? So it's about feeling, it's about receiving. But this card is also very much about clarity. Her head is above these clouds. She is seeing clearly. She is making decisions based on that clarity. The more you are able to dissect these fears and expose them for the lies that they are, the more clarity you see, the more you are able to move forward in this power from this space of decisive action because you're sure, right? So the Hermit. The Hermit is all about going within. The Hermit is all about finding your light, shining your light, lighting your path with your knowing, with your soul. So I feel this reading is truly saying, take this time to master yourself. Look at the things you don't want to look at. This doesn't have to be scary, right? Those are just beliefs. This doesn't have to take a long time. That's just a belief. What are your beliefs telling you? How are your beliefs holding you back? What fears do you have, rational or irrational, right? What fears do you have that are preventing you from even believing that something is possible for you? What beliefs are in your way? This is just a message of mastering yourself. I'm going to get one more of these here. Okay, so I got this card to clarify the abundance card, because that abundance card, you know, at least thinking in terms of financial abundance, as with the rest of this message, didn't quite fit. So abundance doesn't have to just be money. Abundance can be so many things, right? Abundance can be everything good in your life. Mastering yourself is a radical act of self-love. It's harnessing your power. It's understanding the way you feel and why, and knowing that you have the power and the ability to do anything you want. And this is part of it, right? Looking at these parts of ourselves that maybe we have stuffed in the back of our mind, right? Maybe these are largely subconscious for some of you, but it's looking at ourselves and examining everything. And our body is helping us do this, right? With that message at the beginning of, are you expanded? Are you contracted, right? Our body is communicating with us constantly. Our body is our ally. So shine the light on yourself, on your thoughts, on your fears, on your beliefs. Shine the light on yourself, your light, right? Shine your light. And you discover your star. If you notice, this is the same star that's on the star card in the tarot. The star card is a card of hope, of resilience, of renewal, right? Of your true north. So you're on this journey, on this path, discovering yourself, mastering yourself, learning how you work. And there's nothing more beautiful than that. There's also nothing more beneficial than that for your life. So keep going, because truly, all of this is the path to your abundance. All of it. Whatever form of abundance you seek, whether money or otherwise. So keep going, my friends. I'm sending you all the love, all the light, directly from my heart to yours. And until next time, take care.